This Ag Business Update brought to you by American Implement, indebted to the past, committed to the future. In a moment, Ag News.
Wolfter Construction and Irrigation has been around a long time, and a lot of folks have trusted them to design, build, and service all sizes of commercial and on-farm storage for grain and equipment. Wolfter is also known for their outstanding irrigation division, where they stock a complete selection of nozzles, regulators, drops, gear drives, electrical, and structure components. Looking for an electric motor? Wolfter has a large selection in single and three-phase. Next time, reach out to the pros who have decades of experience at taking care of business the right way. Wolfter Construction and Irrigation. When you've had a best friend for over 50 years, you develop a trust. And the Scott Co-op has been a trusted rural friend since 1957. A co-op keeps money in the area, doing business for and with their members. And that helps keep their hometown thriving with keeping money in the community. Scott Co-op is not just an elevator. It's the rural way of doing business. So, when you see an elevator, remember your friends at Scott Co-op.
In agriculture information, despite the cattle inventory plummeting to its lowest level in some 73 years, the number of cattle on feed remains surprisingly strong. Cattle and calves on feed for the slaughter market in the U.S. for feedlots with capacity of 1,000 or more head totaled 11.6 million head October 1st. That number slightly below the inventory of October 1st of a year ago. The inventory, including 7 million steers and steer calves, up 1% from the previous year. Heifers and heifer calves accounting for 4.6 million head. That's down 1% from 2023. Feedlot placements during September, 2.16 million head, 2% below a year ago. And net placements, 2.1 million head. Fed cattle marketing September, 1.7 million head, 2% below 2023. And the average all-fresh retail price for beef hit record highs. In 6 of the last 7 months, the cash price paid to farmers fell from July to September. More in a moment.
Would you like to see something done about high gas prices and low unemployment? Western Plains Energy in Campus, Kansas is doing something about it. They're a proud part of Growth Energy, America's ethanol supporters, and they employ 38 people and will be adding more following the expansion. Ethanol fuel not only reduces the cost of regular gasoline, it's good for the environment and keeps money right here in the United States while supporting local rural jobs. Western Plains Energy, doing something for the future.
The cost of everything has gone up dramatically over the last 75 years. With one exception: keeping electricity affordable.
Wheatland Electric, delivering energy for life, your Touchstone Energy Cooperative.
Well, corn farmers could be in for their worst year in close to 2 decades, economists say, as the Federal Reserve reports that crop prices remain unprofitably low in the latest assessment of economic conditions. The Federal Reserve's latest beige book largely confirms the things we're already thinking, according to Dr. Michael Langmeyer, professor of ag economics at Purdue University. He says with dismal crop prices standing in stark contrast to the strong livestock sector, he said this is one of the worst years for corn and sorghum prices since the ethanol boom began back in 2007. High input costs followed COVID and have created more of a difficult environment for row croppers, though the decline in crop prices providing a boon to the livestock industry by lowering those feed costs. And U.S. soybean harvest soon's finishing up with expected record yields, and South American farmers already working on the 24-25 planting season. Some ag economists say Argentina may see a largest soybean acreage expansion in more than a decade. Brazil's planting is also expected to grow, albeit at the slowest pace in some 10 years. The surge in supply, driven by potential record production in both countries, could further depress international soybean prices in the month ahead. Brazil's national supply company, CONAB, says Brazil's soybean acres projected to grow by 2.8%, reaching 117 million acres. Now, this does mark the slowest growth in some 10 years, driven by lower profit margins for farmers. Now, if weather conditions are favorable, the 24-25 South American soybean crop forecast to reach 6.1 billion bushels. That's a 13% increase over the previous harvest. And the Argentinian soybean crop projected to hit 1.91 billion bushels. More coming up after the break.
S&S Trailer Sales, with 2 locations in Ness City, Kansas, is where everybody goes to buy or rent trailers. They feature the all-new, all-aluminum Mauer grain trailer with all of the electric options, the easy-to-load detached trailers, and a huge stock of header trailers. At the west location, you'll find bumper poles, goosenecks, and oilfield specialty trailers, along with flat and utility beds for pickups. S&S Trailer Sales in Ness City and on the web, but remember, you do have to spell out the "and."
1030 KBUF has ag information for you weekdays beginning at 6 with the Agriculture Today program and Tony St. James. And we have the KBUF Morning Show from the Ag Leader until 11. That is interviews with newsmakers, market commentary, as well as ag information, other features to help you make good decisions on the farm and ranch. Follow along on our social media pages, or you can listen to KBUF or any Western Kansas broadcast station online, westernkansasnews.com. I'm Ken Rogers. Thanks for watching.